So, good evening, everyone. My name is the admin, as you all know. So, I want to explain what HTML means, how it works step by step. So, I want you guys to calm down and watch this video step by step. Now, let's go. This is my SPCK editor. This is my don't worry about all those stuff that is there. Just focus on the SPCK editor. Then let's enter. For some devices it might be very fast, on some devices it might be very low, on some devices it might be lagging. I don't know, but it is not supposed to be lagging, but I don't know why. Maybe your device contains some viruses, I don't know. Anything can cause it. So for example, now let's for you to know that using your mobile design you can create many things. Now this is the code file of my CBT app. As you all see, this is that's Abby. Is it not the same thing? It's still the same thing. Now I use my phone to code this. This is my CBT app. I don't use PC at all. Now let's check. Okay, this is e-commerce website. So this is just like testing. Let me on my data. It's just like I'm just testing it for just to work normally, to know with the help of so many things. So I just want to know about some features. So as you can see, the image is displayed. Abi, it's just like this website is like Jumia and all others e-commerce platform like that. So I don't want to on my data because of messages. So you get. Now I want to explain to you guys what HTML means and what CSS means. Now let's open this is your SPC. If you open your SPCK editor for the first time, this is what you are going to see. This snake project. This is what you are going to see. The snake project. So it's just like normal normal demo that came with the app. For you to know that the app that can do anything. So you get. Now this is how you are going to set up your SPCK editor very well, that you are not going to do some mistake because we have so many programming language. Now then see, this is what you are going to see back. Then this more info button, just tap on it. You see this thing is just like file manager, and this is like you want to find something like extension. So this repository, that's if you connect to GitHub directly. So this is your account if you sign up. I did not sign up because of some issues. It was not actually bad, but for some personal reasons. Now this is how it's going to show. You just have to come to this place that is like an airplane. Then you see project editor, my lab and everything. You don't have anything with that. See these three dots, press it, then new project. You see we have ECMAScript 8, which is system.js. Use the latest JavaScript syntax in browser. That's another programming language entirely. Then we have TypeScript, is one of the latest programming language out there too. Then now here we have HTML, because they've used HTML, CSS and all others to code. Yeah, it's the first thing that your web browser recognizes index.html. That index, that's what your HTML, that's what your browser process. That's the first thing your browser is going to see. Now we have Bootstrap, we have Material Light, we have React. The React is system.js too. So Just tap on the HTML. Now this place, our project name, first practical. So then just create. Now automatically here we have index, which has contained all the tags that we need. Then we have CSS. Now here, let me explain everything that is here very well for us one by one. Firstly, what is HTML? HTML is hypertext markup language, and HTML is what our browser process to give us results. For example, now if I write something using HTML, I can preview it and I'm going to see it directly. But I cannot write something through CSS. I can just tie what I wrote inside HTML using CSS. We have so many programming languages in computer, but computer didn't understand some languages like English. AI understand English language because they use Python to code it, and it has been programmed in it before. So the computer only understand this language called binary, just binary number. So binary number was now the number that was divided to many languages that we are having today. The one of it, and the very crucial one, is HTML, CSS, and CSS. HTML is, I can say, is the simplest programming language we should know. Now, here we have doc type HTML. What does this mean? It is telling the browser that the document type, we have doc type is like document type is HTML. Are we together now? So then what is the HTML language? This is it. HTML language is English. Then at the head tag, the head syntax. What do we have? We have cachet, which is UTF-8. We have meta HTTP, then is equal to XUA compatible, then IEH. All that one, they have what they are doing. Now meta name, viewport, then content width, device width, then initial scale 1. This initial scale is like, how do you want it to be when they open it? If you want it to be 1.5, if you want it to zoom out automatically, that's where you're going to set it, because there are some websites that is going to pop up automatically. You are be the one that are going to be straightening it by yourself. That's the uses of that one. Now title here, which is HTML, is the title of what you are working on. For example, my first practical. My first practical. Now let's preview what's at the top like this. See, my first practical. That's how it's going to show it on our browser. Now we have link, which is style sheet. We are going to use it for styling. Then we have the style sheet is style.css. That's the close of the head tag. Now this is our body tag. We have P here, which is our paragraph. I'm still going to explain what all this tag means. How do we use them? I'm going to explain later. Now let's say I wish to become a developer. Then we have, let me put H1 here. What is your wish? Are we together now? Now this is it. You see now, what is your wish? I wish to become a developer. Now this is our HTML. It's just like a skeleton of um it's just like a skeleton of our website. Now let me clear all this one because I really want us to understand what we are saying very well. Now let's see. Let me just write, we are just using for testing. Let me just write my wish. Let me say then you then list developer designer programmer. You see now, you see I listed it. That's we are going to teach, we are going to know all the tags later. This is just like explanation. Now the work of CSS is to style our website. Now you see, now this one is, you see how big it is. Now let me just say, let me delete this one and put 75 instead of 15. It's not affecting it. Why? Because there's no tag that contains body. Now let me create a body tag. Then let me copy everything we have here. Let me copy it inside our body. You know. Now let's turn. Okay. Now the reason why we are having issues here is because we did not connect our HTML and our CSS together. How do we connect this together? At the head, the first one that we saw the first time before I clear it, the app has already made it easy for us. Let me just say link CSS. The command is there. It has been made easy for us like this. Now you see how big it is. Why is it this big? It's just because in my CSS I choose my font to be 75. Now let's choose this to be 45. You see that it is a little bit small. Now let's choose the color, the background color. I want my background color to be black. And I'm coming. There's a little bit error here, so trying to figure out what it is. Body background. Okay, see background black. You see that the background is now black because the text is white. So let's just change the text color to white. You see now it is white. You can change it to any preferred color. Are we together? So we can change it to pink, and we can use color code method. And we are there. We are going to, you see it's now pink. So that's the difference between HTML and CSS. It beautifies our website. Now, what is the work of JavaScript? JavaScript is just like the behavior of our website. Maybe something pop up, something slide, something. That's what JS means. I think with this my little explanation, we have the basic knowledge of what HTML and CSS means and what they do. How do they connect to each other? We are going to explain step by step and bit by bit as we continue the lesson. Bye for now.